All right, welcome back.
We're back.
Nerdthusiast Poker Podcast. Brian, not the man, Keen is alive. He is back.
I'm back, baby.
He's back. I was tired of doing it myself, so
I know, man. You've been carrying that torch.
I've been carrying. You've been busy. I know, life, kids,
Summertime
work, everything.
is not the best time for me.
But we are continuing to continue on. So first, shout outs. You want to do a shout out? What we got?
Jay Shy, our Patreon subscriber. Thank you for your loyal support, keeping us moving every month. We really appreciate it. For everyone else listening, look, you're trying to help out the podcast, to help Anthony and I continue to put out some really good content. Please subscribe to our Patreon. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, TikTok, anything that can kind of show us a little bit of support to keep things moving in the right direction.
Yes, we appreciate it. So we're gonna jump right into this, and if you watched about a couple videos back now, by the time you watched a couple weeks ago, I did a rant. It was just me. I was talking. I was like so fed up. I was like, I gotta bring this out there. I'm just tired of it. The Borgata and Parx thing. So this is an update. This is like part 2 update. I've done some research. I've reached out to people. You know, listen. Here's what I hate. I hate like Twitter warriors and Facebook warriors that just bitch and complain, but they don't ever do anything about it.
Oh, like, they'll complain all day, but they won't actually inquire with anyone to see like what is actually going on.
So did I go to the nth degree? No, but I did reach out to some contacts. I did reach out to some employees that I actually know. I'm not going to mention
unnamed sources.
Yes, I'm not going to mention them because I don't want to get them in trouble. But I did reach out to some people, so I got some updated information for you. So let's start with Borgata. Okay, so. Adam, I don't know if he wants his last name on there, but he did say I could put it out there, but so I'll just say Adam. He's a regular high stakes cash player, in the area. And, he reached out to me and we were talking a little bit, and I said, am I able to share this information? He said, yes. So Adam updated me a little bit about, what's going on with Borgata. So he talked to, I'm just going to read it here so it's clear. He talked to Darcy. Darcy is a Florida person. I did not talk to Darcy, but Darcy works for Borgata. Okay. They said they don't want to say anything because they haven't finalized anything yet. But they are looking at a tournament series in January. Now, I've also seen a couple connected pros, I guess you would say. Again, I don't want to out them because they haven't said anything, but you can do your due diligence and look it up because it's on there. And they were because I was curious if WPT is going to be for the January series. And they were kind of making it seem like they were talking in discussions with other people that WPT is not coming back in January. That's the way they made it seem. They made it seem like it's very expensive. The casino doesn't want to invest in it. Is that definite? No, but that's what they made it seem.
I mean, like. January is usually the WPT's premier event.
At
the Borgata.
Yes. But the way that a couple of these pros were talking that are connected to the Borgata, the way they were saying was it sounded like WPT was not going to be connected to this January event that they're trying to plan.
Gotcha.
On top of that, it says Borgata Poker no longer has the event center, which is the big area upstairs, or the signature room available to them. However, they do have the conference center available to them. It fits about 40 tables. I don't know where that is. I know where the signature room is. That's across the hall.
Yeah. When
you come in, I know the conference because that's huge upstairs. That's where all the big events were. I don't know where this conference area is. But he said they can put about 40 tables there. But that's not a lot. That's like 400. You know, if they're doing 9 people. That's 360 people or whatever it is. And then you got the Borgata poker room, so maybe 500 people you can hold. That's not going to hold a huge event there.
No.
So
now, did he? Well, I mean, maybe he can't tell you, but was there any information on as to why they didn't have those event spaces anymore? Was it because like you kind of got to book in advance, or is it like? Yeah, they're not going to be holding. Like I'm saying, like
it sounds like they were booked in advance.
So there is a possibility that they can get that space again in the future, but not until 2023.
Yes, it sounds like it's all booked up for other events and other things going on.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But he said that the conference room is a better location than the signature room and event center. I mean, maybe the signature room because that was small. That only held. That was just kind of like overflow usually, or they do like final tables in there, or
Mm-hmm.
that. There was only like 15 tables in there, or 20 tables at the most in the signature room.
Yep.
I liked it in there when they would have the stuff in there. It was cool, but it was not anything that was.
I think that's when they were trying to keep everything kind of like in one area because it was within, walking distance from the main poker room.
All right, so that's what I got so far for a file for Borgata. If I get anything else, I will obviously share it with you guys. But that's what we got so far.
Before we switch, it's funny you even brought this up because I saw the rant and I wish that I could have like added to it because I've been ranting about this for months now. But I was on Twitter the other day and like I saw a post from someone who follows a lot of pros, is very very into the poker scene. I know she plays regularly. She's always commenting on people's things here and there, and she shared a screenshot of the 2019 Borgata Poker Open main events schedule, and it was like, man, we took advantage. Like, if we had known then what we know now, and I was like, oh my god, because that was the last real big event that they had there. That saw huge numbers.
Yeah.
But if you're out there listening, anybody affiliated with Borgata, I mean, please, I'm telling you, you guys will. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe they know that if they have it, it's going to be huge.
Yes.
And they're just going to be like, oh,
well,
why did we do this?
Well, that's the thing. I think the issue is after the debacle they had during that President's Weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what I think you're going to see. I think you're going to see big buy-in events for this January event series. Like, I don't think you're going to see anything under like $1,000. Yeah.
Yep.
Because they want to weed out like the million people that are going to be coming in for $200-$300. Like, they don't.
It's not going to be.
They don't have the space for it. So
yeah, I get it.
I think this is going to be. You're going to see maybe like a mini. Like, if I'm going to put a prediction out, I would say a mini series where you'll see maybe $1,000 buy-in. Maybe a couple of those like $1,500 events they do, like the Purple Chip Bounty or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you'll see a big main event like $2,500 or $3K.
Yeah.
Like I think you'll see maybe like 5 or 6 events. It'll be like a week and a half kind of deal, just to throw something out there to get the ball flowing. That's my opinion. If WPT comes in, I mean, it sounds like they're not going to because they don't have a conference room to rent to them.
No.
So it's not going to happen, or vice versa. So, and then real quick, just jumping over to Parx. I don't have a lot of information about Parx, but I do know that our podcast has reached people over there, so they have talked about this.
We made an impact.
I don't know if they were, they were probably cursing us out, and then boardroom like, look at these here, look at these idiots. But anyway, I have been told that they are, and I just checked as of this podcast right before I was recording. I literally checked to make sure there wasn't anything on Bravo, or I didn't miss anything. They are talking about bringing back like a weekly daily event to start the tournament flow because they have no dailies whatsoever. Borgata does have dailies. They do have the Survivor Series every month. They've been doing that like for 4 or 5 days out of the month. But Parx still has nothing. But Parx is looking to do something. Now, Parx is also, this is confirmed, they're putting in a hotel there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like 200 to 300 room hotel, which isn't huge. But I think, that's something to draw more people in, especially if they're having tournament series and things like that.
Yeah, they'll have people staying overnight and all kinds of stuff. Is it going to be affiliated with Parx?
Yes.
So basically, like, you'll be able to use, like, like you get rewards, comped rooms, stuff like that. Yes.
But 300 rooms is not a lot. So, I mean,
No.
you're going to probably have to be like a high roller to get your rooms at first. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's, and I'll tell you this, like, just kind of flowing into the next conversation, but just ending there. I am kind of looking forward to that because as of right now, WSOP Online still hasn't merged Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Mm-hmm. And I look at the reports every month. Dude, the Pennsylvania fields are a lot softer than those New Jersey, Nevada fields. I'm like, dude, for these bracelet events, I'm like, they're only getting like 200 people in these events. I'm like, I'm about to jump over the border.
Seriously, just go
rent a hotel for a night and play
sit
against.
under the wall.
Yeah. Sit under the Walt Whitman Bridge. Grinding. What are you doing? Grinding for a bracelet.
Dude comes up, knocks on your window. Hey, let me get $10.
Troll wins bracelet under the bridge.
Well, you've seen those reports of, like, dudes winning a fucking bracelet in the parking lot of a Wegmans.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what is that?
So I was thinking, I was like, dude, I might go over there and chase one of these bracelets, one of these upcoming events. But anyway, so that's what I got for you, the Borgata Parx update.
Nice.
There.